Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we have a duel with Destiny. The next duel was Mai versus the real Marik. Mai gave everything she had, but Marik was much too powerful. With the power of the Millennium Rod, Marik trapped Mai's mind in the Shadow Realm. They wouldn't give us that duel because they didn't want us to play as Marik because they're cowards! Your friend made... Oh, your friend made a cost... No, what's his voice? He's like eviler. Your friend made a... No, that's creepy. Whatever, your friend made a costly mistake by dueling against me, and now I'm afraid she's paying the ultimate price. Notice her motionless appearance. That's because her mind is trapped. Trapped within her phone. She will never escape. Battle City was before phones, so nobody was prepared for Marik's cheap trick. Alright, you geeks, clear the field for the next duel. The next duel was Seto Kaiba versus Ishizu Ishtar, the same Ishizu who Yugi and Taya met at the museum. She was the mysterious 8th finalist. This is quite a surprise. Yes, we meet again, Seto Kaiba. So you've come to win back Obelisk. What I've come for is of far greater importance. I've come here to save my brother. Brother? Yes, for the past 5,000 years, an Ishtar has stood guard over the Pharaoh's tomb. Only Marik turned against us, and the evil within him is even stronger now. If you remember, my Millennium Necklace has the power to show me events that are yet to come, and right now, it tells me you will lose this duel to me. Enough of the Millennium items. I don't believe in that nonsense, even though I totally was put into a card for a while. I planned this with one goal in mind, to reclaim my place as the #1 duelist in the world. You're not doing that. Have you forgotten that it was my idea for you to organize the Battle City tournament to lure duelists like Marik, and my plan worked, for my brother is here. But the hardest task is yet to come. The evil within him must be stopped. I'm surrounded by superstitious nitwits. Take your hocus pocus nonsense to someone else's tournament. My Millennium Necklace predicts that your lack of faith will be your downfall. Yeah, well, honestly, maybe his story deck will be his downfall. Hopefully they give Kaiba a good story deck this time that doesn't revolve around summoning Blue Eyes Ultimate and nothing else. And don't get me wrong, I love Blue Eyes Ultimate, but it literally... That deck sucked. That deck was so bad. Every deck needs balance. Alright, let's see. Well, this is about summoning Blue Eyes, that's for sure. I wonder what card he can use to pull off Crush card. Maybe we'll find out right now. No, it's not going to be Lord of D, that's for sure. By activating... Oh, I can get Gadget Soldier? Holy shit, now. By activating thy Summoner's Art, I get a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then I'm going to summon the Mighty Vorse Raider, one of the strongest cards in this time period. Now I attack. I expected as much. Her Kelbeck card, a legendary card that has a decent effect. It's not as good as Hyper Hammerhead, but it's still pretty darn good. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. And next turn, I'll bring out Vorse Raider again, but she might get one hit on me. Ah, Mudora, her strongest card. If that card is left to its devices, it will be a problem. I need my Vorse Raider back. Oh, I drew it! Okay, do I play the Patience game? I'm going to play the Patience game. I'm going to see if I can get 2. If I can get 2 Blue Eyes, that would be so freaking cool. I know we're all excited. We all want... It's like, Cooper, it's right there. Just freaking do it. Okay, but guys, what if I draw a second dragon? Even if it's not a Blue Eyes, what if I draw a second dragon? How would that make you feel? Uh-oh. She throws away fairies. We're in trouble. She threw away Jesus! She got the Graceful into pot play? And Mudora is here, so she got lucky. Yep, a second Mudora because she drew 5 cards and threw away 2 extra fairies. She has 1 trap now, but I'm not as scared because Lord of D can protect Blue Eyes. That is not what we're looking for. Technically, it has dragon in the name, but it is not a dragon type. Yes, I would like to add another card. Next, I'm going to summon the almighty Lord of D. Then, I activate the legendary Flute of Summoning Dragon. With this, I can summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon, a monster with no equal. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Blue Eyes, you have some built-in protection except from cards like Mirror Force, thanks to Lord of D. And Lord of D, if I could just nerf your attack... If I had a card like Shrink or something to make your attack points go lower, we could force a Crush card. But at least they can't target my dragon. Ah, risky card. I didn't even know that card. It probably didn't exist back then. She probably just got a little bit of modern support. And of course it's swords. Because why wouldn't they have sword? Every fucking duel, I tell you. Every goddamn duel. Alright, I'm going to set Des Pharaoh Limp so I can at least pull off its effect. Pharaoh Limp is fun. Old school card we love. Des Pharaoh Limp is scary. It's literally just the Gremlins version. Gremlins, no, it's, is it Gremlins? Yeah, probably. Gremlins version. There we go. We got Gadget Soldier. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to flip up Des Pharaoh Limp to get some fairies out of her graveyard. Dangerous fairies. Oh, this is for my deck. Okay, who do we want back in the deck? I wouldn't mind Lord of D, but Summoner's Art has more use to me. That's fine. Then I'm going to actually tribute my Des Pharaoh Limp, even though it's a good card. Because at least I could Silent Doom's Gadget Soldier if I needed to. Alright. Thunder Dragons, is this what we think it is? Is this the twin? Ooh, Agito. Agito's interesting to say the least. She's only here because of Sword. Ooh, if I didn't run so many tributes, you'd be dead. I could summon it, and I know people want me to summon it. I know. Don't be mad at me. It's her fault for having swords. Otherwise, I would have done it. That's probably worthwhile. If you can get more fairies in your grave. Yep, that's 2 more fairies. But you need your final Medora for it to matter. Oh, come on! Why give them multiple copies of the cringiest card? I know it's probably the only way to make her deck work, but it's still cringe. Alright, we'll set this in hopes that they won't destroy it. And then I will summon Blue. I promise to, if they don't destroy this card, I promise to summon Obelisk. For the fans. Damn it. Oh, I gave it a shot. Do you not run any Spell Trap Destruction? Because if you did, I'd be okay with this, but they run multiple swords, my friend, and that is just cringe. Oh, this is the nerfed Ring of Destruction. It's not even the real one. Why did they nerf cards? It makes no sense. Alright, I'm going to end my turn there. Like I said, I'm still stuck. 2 useless cards and a card that I could summon at any time to make people happy. But your happiness is not my concern. I can't believe she got 2 copies of swords. Which does that implies she might have 3. And if that ends up being the case, that'll suck. I need another Vorse Raider just to guarantee I can pull this off. Yeah. Go hide in defense mode. Okay, why? Why, game creators? I understand it's the only way to get her trap to work, but I would have to get like 15 cards in my grave. Okay, now I actually drew Shrink, which means that strategy I was talking about earlier would actually work. But technically... No, that's not the worst strategy. Huh. I mean, if it wasn't for triple swords, I would actually consider doing it, but... This is just cringe. You're cringe, Ishizu. You know this, though. Another graceful, of course. You know, if you don't make me throw away cards, none of this matters. Your trap is useless. Ah, Medora comes back. Sadly, Ring of Destruction was nerfed, which means it only does damage based on the original attack now. And oh wait, does it do original, or is it just that I can't win? Yeah, it's original attack now. All right. I did draw Polly. Okay, hold up. Please tell me this is the fusion. It's not even in the... Why? Why even bother if you're not even going to put it in the fusion deck? You're cringe. People that made these decks, you're cringe. You're going to give her Majestic Mech even though she didn't have it, but you won't even give him Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon when he did have it? Oh, you cringe deck builders, you. I'm running out of space in my hand. I guess I'll freaking do the combo just to do it. I'll do the combo just to do it. I'm not even, it's not even for fun. It's just because. As long as I don't have 15 cards in my grave, I'm not worried. I activate Shrink on my own monster. That way I can activate Crush Card Virus. And now that I've used Crush Card Virus, you lose everything. Nice equip spells. Uh-huh. Cool. Alright, all your cards are in the grave, but I still need 5 more cards in my grave. I can't believe I'm not even allowed to fuse. 9 turns of swords. 9 fucking turns, which is 18 turns, by the way. Oh, the last Mudora that I saved my second Ring of Destruction. Yeah, let her play them both. Oh my god, you have such a big wait, is it once per duel now? It's not letting me use it, so I'm going to assume it's once per duel now. And yet they gave you 2. No, it says once per turn. What the hell? How come I can't use it? How come it didn't let me use it? What the hell? I wasn't holding B. That's so... well, now if I use it, don't I lose? Wait, I could have used it earlier. Wait, what the hell? Alright, well, we lost the duel, but... it didn't let me use it earlier. There was no card that said I couldn't. That was weird. I was trying to use it, too. I was like, okay, Ring of Destruction. I play my equip. Oh, let her play her equip. Ring of Destruction. Ring of Destruction. It just didn't want to work. Alright. Now that I know she has swords and it seems you have no spell trap destruction set, okay, but this is just going to be sad. This is just going to be sad. Still, I have no clue why I didn't let me use Ring of Destruction there. Triple Shrink, and this is... who built your deck? I mean, it's bad enough I wasn't even able to play Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, but who built your deck, sir? Like, honestly. Okay, Zolga is fine. It's a little more dangerous now, but it's fine. I am bricked. This is correct. That sucks that she gets to heal so much, but it comes with the territory. Uh-huh. I probably will use Shrink. Alright, I activate a Shrink. Just because the game won't stop yelling at me. I'll summon the Desphero Limp. I attack, hoping that that trap is not anything special. Shrinks, please leave me alone. Oh, you'll try to activate it every second, but that Ring of Destruction just ignores me. Alright, main phase 2. No, stop it. We're going to set this. We'll keep one in our hand just so we have it for later in case she has Spell Trap Destruction. Heck, no, heck if I know if she does or not. Mudora is slightly stronger than me. Wait for the damage step, or at least any step, really. Like, even this is good enough. Unless your opponent has quick play spells of their own, but she would have used them by now. Alright, now Kaiser Glider is in my future. Of course she did. Of course she had swords. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Alright, well, what are the odds she has an Armadora? I'm going to assume low. Plus, this card's pretty handy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope I don't get to use its effect, because I do... oh, it's target one monster. Never mind. That's fine. I'll set this at least, but then I'm just going to have to hold B. Alright, swords. Let's see what you can do. That's fine. She always did that. Every time she had swords, she had a Guido as well. That is true. I got Pot of Greed. Isn't that nice? Alright, let's see if I can get the bowl rolling a little bit. I did get my powerful Ring of Destruction card, which I will use on Medora. Hopefully, you'll actually ask me to activate next time. And I know what you're thinking, like, ooh, there are sometimes you can't activate your trap cards. Well, guess what? You can definitely activate a trap card when your opponent plays a spell card. That's one of the activation timings. So the fact that it didn't let me was weird. Oh, Majestic Mech, but for real this time? Okay, this mech will actually stay on the field and is a threat. Her life points are decently high right now, but I'm still willing to Ring of Destruction, because we don't care about our life points that much. And I'd prefer to Lord of D with a Shrink, just in case. Or I could just get an Arvorce Raider. But if I use Lord of D, it might actually bait her. So let's use Lord of D to bait her. And then I'll summon Obelisk for the fans, probably. Probably. Although she's going to have another swords, isn't she? Or a mech. Wait, hold up. Who is she attacking? That works. Okay, final Shrink. Starting the duel with 3 Shrinks worked out really well for us. Thank God I drew monsters I could summon. Don't do it. Oh, she didn't do it. Okay. Well, it's the ultimate problem. I could either win the duel on this turn, making everyone happy that I won the duel, or I can summon Obelisk the Tormentor, making everyone happy I summoned Obelisk the Tormentor. Now, if I were Kaiba, I'd win the duel. But I'm not Kaiba. This is for the fans, even if it costs us the duel. You better get an animation if I'm doing this. Really? Egyptian god cards don't get animations? What is this, Tag Force? God damn it. God damn it. Literally in this case. Oh, I summoned it, but now I'm sad that I did so. Alright, Heart of the Cards, give me Silent Doom. Oh my god, just all the tributes in the world, why don't you? Alright, we'll probably win right now. I doubt she has a monster with big enough defense for this. I think her best monster is Kelbeck when it comes to defense. Agito could save her, but she'd have to roll a 4 or a 6. Yeah, that's not going to save you. Obelisk! Fist of Fate! Yeah, that's your fate right there. Victory is mine. Very impressive, Kaiba. You managed to overcome the fate my Millennium Necklace showed me. I won this duel for the same reasons I'll win the tournament, my superior skills and intelligence. Perhaps, but you've taught me a valuable lesson about the nature of destiny, and for that I am grateful. Also, we are probably, I'm not going to lie, probably going to talk about destiny in the future again in GX. Get ready. I may have lost the duel, but in the process I have gained something of far greater importance. The realization that if I am to win in the battle for my brother's spirit, I will need your help, Kaiba. Thank you, for I know you will help me save my brother. Believe whatever you need to, Ishizu, but I'm only in this for myself. Oh, don't pretend like you don't like the idea of her. Oh yeah, of course I get swords is your signature card, huh? Hey, Clash in the Coliseum. Wow, we're skipping a lot of duels in this tournament, aren't we? Either way, we get to do Clash in the Coliseum, so screw it, I'm happy. More and more fell to the power of Marik. Marik dueled Bakura for the Millennium Ring and won. I would have loved to play that duel. That's 2 duels where we could have been Marik that have been taken out of this game. It was now time for the semifinals. The first match was Joey versus Marik. Marik's power. And there's another duel where we could have played as Marik and we didn't get to. Are you serious? Come on, game. Well, Yugi, so you decided to show up after all. Of course. To miss the duel is to deny my destiny. Spare me the drama. So why didn't the nerd herd show up to cheer you on? Are they too busy trying to wake Wheeler up from his nap? Joey is in a great deal of danger now, more than you could ever know. Wheeler shouldn't have been here in the first place. I warned him not to play with the big boys, and if you ask me, he got what he deserved, a slap in the face by Raw. And if getting attacked by an Egyptian god card didn't knock any sense into that kid, then nothing will. That's enough, Kaiba. You have no idea how dangerous this Duel Monsters tournament of yours has become. The outcome of the Battle City Finals could put the whole world at risk. The only one at risk is you. For once I win, you won't be number 1. Kaiba, it's not always about being number 1. It's about dueling with bravery, honor, and respect. And most importantly, putting the needs of others ahead of your own. And that's what something Joey did in every day of his life. Yugi, in ancient times, Roman gladiators would battle to their doom in order to prove who was the strongest. Now it's our turn to see which of us is actually the greatest. So draw your card and begin. And we're going to do this in an arena, but they didn't want to remake the arena. It's like a Roman Coliseum. I don't know why they would skip all the Marik duels. It's like, oh, we would have saved Marik for last. Yeah, well, guess what? They didn't save Marik for last in the anime, so why are you doing it in the game? Marik had plenty of duels in the anime and before this point, and I wanted to play as Marik. God damn it. Oh, I got Slifer and King and Queen. Okay, that's pretty good hand. That's a pretty good hand. Oh my god. Like, obviously, I'm not going to have a very strong Slifer if I go for this, but wait, does he get the Joker in this? Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, Black Skull's cool, and so is... I mean, Dark Paladin's classic as hell. Hell, this is the duel where Dark Paladin took out Seto Kaiba. Alright, just strong enough to beat my Queen. And I kind of want to pull off Slifer, so... I'm doing this for the sake of Slifer. Don't you dare. I know me starting Mirror Force was cringe, but if you have Mirror Force, it's cheating. I flip over my Queen's Knight. Then I... Fine, you can have a Queen's Knight. That's fine. Then I normal summon my King's Knight. And with the power of my King's Knight, thanks to his Queen, I can summon their Jack's Knight. And with these ultimate cards, you'll never see it coming. Jack's Knight, tear down the Queen's clone. King's Knight, tear down Seto Kaiba. Queen's Knight, chop it off. Very good. Alright, next turn I summon a god, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, Seto. I already played Obelisk today, why not Slifer? I could have played Raw too if they gave me a story to use him. All this to destroy a monster to make sure I can't summon my god? Damn you. Damn you, Seto. Wait, there was only one in my deck, huh? Let's just go for Slifer just so people can be happy. I'm going to activate Brain Control. And with Brain Control, I summon Lord of D. Then, I tribute all 3 monsters on the field to summon the god people usually say is the weakest. But honestly, I think his secondary effect is actually quite busted. Slifer the Sky Dragon. It's just his attack point effect sucks. Alright, 2,000 damage will have to do for now. But what's more important is my second mouth will stop you from playing cards, Seto Kaiba. You can only set now. Or you could give up the duel to me, thank you. And now I have enough attack points to end this duel. Slifer! Thunder Force Clap! Or Strike, or... I don't know, clap them cheeks. There we go, we got him! Seto Kaiba's done for. You lose, Kaiba. I told you your hatred and your lust for power would never prevail. I did it, but my toughest battle is still ahead when I face Marik in the final duel. Alright. We got ourselves an Obelisk, that's pretty cool. The final face-off with the man himself. More like the spirit. The time had come for the final face-off, Yugi versus Marik with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. I've been waiting for this moment for my entire life. Soon your infinite power will be mine. Marik, not only will I defeat you, I'll free you from the darkness that controls you. Now I'd like to see that. Let's go. Cursed Armaments. I don't know these cards. All I know is I'm going to take out Marik right here, right now. And I'll be going first to do so. So, Yami Marik, let's see if you can handle my... Oh, I got the Knights still. That's nice. I lost a fusion monster. Which one did I lose? Oh, that's fine. Hopefully that means I'm not running Red Eyes anymore. Alright, I set one card, and then I set another, and I will be very hopeful that I draw my King's Knight again. Let's see what Marik's strategy is. A decent monster, but not good enough. I'm more afraid of his back row, and he has plenty of it. Okay. I don't have any spellcasters, so that card's kind of worthless. I'm going to tribute summon my queen into a Jax Knight. Doesn't seem like an upgrade, but it is. And now with this monster, I can easily take down your jam. I attack. He let his jam die too easily. I think he's about to summon Helpimer or something of that variety, so I'm going to play swords for my own safety. Sorry, Yami Marik, no one seems to run spell trap destruction, so I doubt you'll get past my swords. I feel a little bad for you, honestly. But was I right about you being able to tribute? I was wrong. Then again, if I draw any monster that can destroy Revival Jam, I'll be in a good spot. Ooh, Gamma the Magnet Warrior, that is a good card. I know Spellbinding Circle, calm down. Alright, I summon Gamma the Magnet Warrior. With this card, I can take down your Revival Jam, no problem. Yeah, we know. Then, Jax Knight destroys your other monster. What? That's fine. It was never summoned. If he had summoned that, it would have been a good play, but swords deterred him. Honestly, I was afraid it would be Newdoria. I'm glad he didn't have that. Revival Jam's still doing his job. As long as he doesn't get his Helpimer, we're fine. Helpimer would be annoying. Alright. Am I lucky enough to draw another monster I can summon? No, but I did draw the strongest trap in the game. I attack. I will have to get through an infinite wall of Revival Jam and... Gilgarth, his beater monster! That's a good one. I believe him and Bakura like that card. The Gilgarth. Alright, we're going to end our turn there, and hopefully we'll be in a position where we can win. I know Revival Jam keeps coming back, but he's bound to run out of monsters at some point. Hell, whenever I play the duels, I always get bricks. I can never draw monsters to save my life. These story decks were made by a Konami bot. And this is only proving my point. Alright, I attack. At least we've been doing some damage this entire time, but I could have been winning the duel if I had just drawn one more monster. Dralago is also a pretty good card, but its effect is sadly nerfed by being so specific. They have to be just face-up monsters. Same thing with Black Tyranno. Not the exact same effect, but the same weakness. Spells and traps defeated. Oh, they finally did get this. Okay. Legendary Fiend is not so legendary. I don't know if you're doing this right. What? I'm just gonna... Look, I already have the duel in the bag, so I'm just gonna destroy you. If I can draw one more card, I win. Come on. Oh, you know what? How about one card that equals 2? Pot of Greed. I'm bound to win now. Yep, Queen's Knight is plenty. I summon the Queen's Knight. And with this, the duel is over, Marik. He had that up his sleeve the whole time. Well, thank God they don't have the freaking slime in this duel. That would be insane. But it did technically exist, so technically it should have been in his story deck. But I'll admit, it would have been insane to deal with. It would have taken an Egyptian god or a Mirror Force to deal with it. Speaking of Egyptian god cards, it's the only thing I can think of that'll save me here. Alright, Dark Droid, I know what you're doing. I activate Spellbinding Circle. This is just so I can pull off my play. Alright. Thanks to my best friend. Yeah, let's call him that. Thanks to my best friend, Seto Kaiba, I am now going to be able to summon a legend. The Egyptian god. I'm going to use my Jax Knight. I'm going to use Gamma. And I'm going to use my Fiend token. And with these 3 monsters, I can achieve an Egyptian god card. Now, I could use my effect, but it would be a little bit bad to do. So instead, I'm going to destroy your Meta Reflect Slime, as it is one of the biggest problems here. Now, you don't even have enough life points to beat me with Raw. You would only be able to use its popping effect, and that's not much. I guess we did see Raw earlier in the Let's Play, technically, when we fought Odeon. Even if it was an incomplete Raw. Alright, I'm either about to go for game, or I'm about to not win. Oh, I did get Newdoria! Fuck. But you can't target Obelisk. Haha, Obelisk can't be targeted! Fist of Fate! We did it! Yami Marik is defeated! Master Marik. Brother, please tell me you're alright. Marik, it's over. Your evil side has been banished forever. It's finally over, my pharaoh. Yes, and the darkness is lifted from your heart. Marik has overpowered the evil that controlled him for so long. My pharaoh, thank you. You saved mankind. We did, even though there will be many more problems to come, because this is not the final one. This wasn't the last season of Duel Monsters. Rest assured that everyone who was banished to the Shadow Realm by my dark side will return. Which does not include Bones and friends, which breaks my heart. I have one more task to perform, or my Tomb Keeper's mission is complete. Witness the secret to the Pharaoh's power inscribed on my back. These markings were passed down by my family from generation to generation for 5,000 years. We were taught that when the ancient pharaoh saved the world from destruction, he wiped his own memory clean, but he knew that someday he would return and he'd need his memory back. So he entrusted one family with the greatest secret, the key to unlocking his mind and his power. Now that you 3 hold the Egyptian god cards and the Millennium Puzzle, all you need to do is read the words on Marik's back. You're so close. It's time for us to leave now, Pharaoh, so please take this. The Millennium Rod belongs with you where it won't cause any more harm. Thank you. And take this as well. The Millennium Ring is safest with you. I bet you it's not. I bet you it's not. Alright. Hey, there's the Helphammer card you never summoned. A new evil arises. Yep, normally Battle City would kind of be the end, but they did make more seasons. Were they better than Battle City? No, they weren't. I'm just gonna be real with you. No. Absolutely not. After Yugimoto's victory over Marik, Yugi collected all 3 Egyptian god cards. However, they would not remain in his possession for long. Panic ensued as Ryo monsters appeared all over the world. Worse still, Yugi's Egyptian god cards were stolen by 3 unknown assailants. No, how could this have happened? Grandpa, are you alright? Yugi, they're gone. Who's gone, Grandpa? Your cards, your strongest cards. The god cards? Who did this? Yugi and his friends were at a loss, so who could have stolen the cards when a package arrived in the mail? Hey kids, this came in the mail. Who's it from? I'm not sure, my eyesight's not what it used to be. Let's see here. From the office of Matt. Not freaking Pet. Don't put the tape in. He's going to take Grandpa's soul again. What should we do? We should hear what he has to say. Pegasus did invent duel monsters. And you think he has something to do with what's going on? Perhaps. Let's play the tape. Greetings, Yugi boy. I'm sure you're aware that duel monsters are suddenly running around among all around this world. I know who's really behind this. The only catch is it's too risky to leave any information on this tape. So that means you'll have to come and see me in person. Say what? There's no way we could trust that guy. What do you think, Yugi? Let's go. Pegasus may be our only hope. That's true. All right, I'm going. Then I'll be right by your side, pal. Count me in too. Me too. He is flying us there first class, right? Thanks, guys. Back in their ancient lair, the 3 card robbers, Raphael, Alistair, and Valen, met with their master darts. We located the Pharaoh, Master. Unfortunately, we weren't able to capture his soul. But I never come back empty-handed. I present these cards to you. Excellent. The Egyptian god cards, at last. I finally possess the supreme force necessary to awaken the great beast. The time has arrived, my friends. Finally, after 10,000 years, the great Leviathan shall rise again. Once I replenish you with enough souls, you shall inherit the strength to swallow the earth. No one will stop us. No one. I'll find the Pharaoh, and this time I'll make sure we drain his power to feed the great beast, sir. Why don't you try listening? It's a really wonderful skill. If you master it, you'll realize that we need more than the Pharaoh's soul. Then we'll deal with the others too. I'll take Kaiba. I also got my eye on someone, that feisty little bloke, Joey Wheeler. We should be fun to take apart. Or he should. The Pharaoh and his friends are on their way to speak with the one we've been watching. Just make certain that you reach them before they do. Pegasus. And to think I called you a bad listener. Now go see Pegasus at once. When Yugi and his friends arrived at Industrial Illusions, they were not greeted by Pegasus, but rather another familiar face. Hello, Pegasus. The place is completely empty. I suspect the thieves were after Pegasus and may have already found him. And if that's the case, I'm sure they're expecting us. Mai, is that you? I'm not Mai. At least not the Mai you knew. What? You heard me. All right, gang. Say hello to Pegasus. Question. Did you do that to him? Look, you better start talking. What's the matter, Wheeler? Did your little reunion with Mai not go as you were expecting it to? And you? Why are you keeping these guys all for yourself, Mai? Mind your own business, you lackey. These geeks are mine, so deal with it. Geeks? But we're friends, Mai. Please, Mai, tell me that's all a joke. You're on our side, remember? I was never part of your little play group, and now I'm gonna break you apart, one by one. And Wheeler, I'm starting with you. You were holding back from achieving your true power, so say hello to my real friend, the Seal of Orichalcos. Oh no, a magic circle. No! Alright, give me 1 second. My cat needs me. Roxy. Oh my gosh, I hear you. What do you want? Okay, let's go get... Oh. Luckily, I keep food right outside the door, so... She just wanted me to open it up so she can get some. There we go. I apologize for the wait. I know you guys hate waiting, but here we go. Story deck time. Cats always take priority. So we're going to be fighting Mai with Joey right now, and I'm sure this duel will be super easy. No way they're going to give Joey another bad deck, right? We'll see, though. We'll see. Alright, we got the Claw of Ermos. Fiber Jar? Wait, seriously? Fiber fucking Jar? Holy crap, Joey. That's like one of the most banned cards I've ever seen. Alright, Potto Greed, however, is not. I activate Potto Greed. Oh, I wish I could use Famed Mega Cyber, but it's not yet time. Send 1 monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Okay, what do I need? I need my Time Magician. Okay. Or Time... yeah. Time Wizard. I'm going to just set this card because I want to summon Fiend Mega Cyber. I'd rather not Fiber Jar if I could help it. Final attack orders, huh? Interesting card. Oh, yeah, we still using Harpies, eh? Well, that's good. Oh, you use final attack orders to beat back your own effect. Well, now it doesn't matter that I have Fiend Mega Cyber on the way. She got a little too many cards here. Just a little. Alright. Attack goes through. I needed a monster for my magic arm shield, but we'll deal with that in a second. I'm still alive, don't worry folks. It's all good. It looks bad, but it's actually all good. Yeah, it turns out I'm not going to be able to go for Fiend Mega Cyber. It's not going to be strong enough. I activate Dark Hole. Then I steal the one card you can't defeat. Your own Harpy's Pet Dragon. Because now, if you play any Harpy cards, I get stronger. Now, sadly, I can't really play Fiber Jar without ending up killing myself, so I'm just going to attack with Harpy's Pet Dragon and hope for the best. And I can't play any of these other cards or else, yeah, we just die. So we'll just play with your monsters until I win. You can't set against me. You could pretend like you're setting against me, but you can't set against me. And with your own Monster Reborn, I can steal another Harpy. I mean, I have 2 Monster Reborns, that's ridiculous. I could steal another Harpy card, which will power up my Harpy's Pet Dragon. And now that I have this Cyber Harpy Lady, let me go ahead and use Pet Dragon to destroy your monster. Sure, you get a Harpy Lady. Happen to get a second bird face. Lucky gal, ain't ya? But you'll never defeat your own Harpy Lady cards. I'll win with your monsters. What are you gonna do, Mai? You made my life points look real low, but no one thought I would actually lose to you. Eh, whatever. I don't care. Your trap's the one that's really helping me. Oh, I still have enough life points. It looked bad. It looked bad, but I still have enough life points. The problem is I don't really have enough attack points. Crap. Without your monster, I can't do anything. I can't even summon because that'll end up killing me. If she summons another monster, if it's a Harpy, I'm fine. If it's any other monster like Birdface, I lose. But what are the odds she draws a third Birdface? Okay, well, she couldn't win there. And I was right. She did get a Harpy, but she couldn't use it the way she wanted to. The problem is, I don't have any cards either. God damn it. Joey, I can appreciate that you still run Battle Warrior or whatever, but this is not great. Damn it. Alright, I play the Fiber Jar finally. It was just an unfortunate event, that's all. Really terrible hand. Not the seal! You'll kill me! Why, Mai? No! Flip effects are that slow? Damn it. Oh, it didn't matter. I had no chance there. A new evil. I didn't realize she'd summon a billion monsters and take all my life points. But what's worse than that is that she beat my own Harpy Pet Dragon with one equip spell. Also, my hand was worthless. That entire hand was actually worthless. It had nothing going for it. There we go. See, this is a hand that has stuff. Even Skull Dice has more value than Neko Main and 2 Fiber Jars. Alright, Pato Greed. Alright, let's set this card. Summon Alligator Sword in a way to bait them. We don't even have his fusion. We're just using it as a beater monster in this deck. Now, understandably, she might beat me just because she has so many big monsters. And that is the end of the duel. That card is going to make her card stronger than me. Even my Fiend Mega Cyber won't match up. Harpist, huh? That's a pretty good card. Skull Dice, you don't matter anymore. I wish you did, but you do not. Thanks to the Seal of Orichalcos, nothing I do matters. The best I can do is either Dark Hole or wait. I'm gonna wait. Because I can make Skull Dice matter. Alright, I end my turn. That's a dangerous card. The fact that she got it again is problematic. But without final attack orders, it'll take her more time to get that dragon going. However, Seal of Orichalcos kind of... Oh, wow, that kind of destroys everything too. We're again in a situation where Fiend Mega Cyber means nothing. Did you also steal this from Esperoba? Where the hell did you get this? Alright, Harpy's Channeler. Do all your best cards come from Esperoba? Oh, now I got Time Wizard, but I don't have the other card, which is a shame. Alright, I activate Dark Hole. I know I'm not going to be able to beat the other one, but I can't have the field this stacked against me. I'm going to go ahead and summon a Rocket Warrior. And then with Rocket Warrior, I'm going to get a little bit of damage off so I don't lose completely. She already got my soul. This is just a Shadow Realm duel we're in right now. We're in the Shadow Realm suffering. Yeah, that Channeler could result in something strong and beat my monster in battle unless Skulldice got super lucky. Oh, there, that's the Harpy girl. She deserves to do that. Not even going to use Channeler, huh? You're just going to beat me up. Oh, you are going to, just on main phase 2. Another pet dragon that I'll have no business of dealing with. Art of the cards help me here. Copycat only does original attack, which isn't good enough, but with a little backup, maybe. Alright, I summon the Fiend Mega Cyber. Then, I summon the Copycat, and the reason we do this is because Rocket Warrior will not be able to help us right now, but it will be able to help us next turn. With this, I have 2,000 attack. So by destroying this, she'll be at 2,500 attack. And then she'll get us next turn, but she can't get both of us, which is the point. Unless she gets Cyber Harpy Lady, then we're screwed. But hopefully that won't happen. Then, with you in attack mode and for some reason going after Copycat, Rocket Warrior gained value. So this went better than expected. I thought I was going to have to crash to get rid of Copycat, but this didn't have to go that way. Also, I have another card, which we can try out. Let's do that, too. I want to figure out what Claw of Hermos does. I do this to play the Time Magic Hammer. Alright. With this card, let's see what it does. If this card is special summon, target one other face-up monster on the field, equip this card to it. At the start of the damage step, if it battles an opponent's monster, you can roll a 6-sided die and banish the opponent's monster until the standby phase of the nth turn. That's pretty cool. That's pretty freaking cool. Alright, Time Magic Hammer. I equip it to my Fiend Mega Cyber so I can make your monster go away until the nth turn. Alright, then I attack. Monster, banish this card. Yes, Time Magic. 3 turns is pretty good. And Rocket Warrior, destroy. Oh, it's just Harpy Girl. I'm glad she still runs that. Now we have control of the duel. But is it only when I attack? That counts as 2? Oh, shit. It's not as many turns as I thought then. Yeah, you already have your seal. Do you have any more monsters? She doesn't? Okay, give me a monster right now. I'll even take another alligator sword. Not what I'm looking for. Oh, okay, it's counting down, not up. That's fine. I can't really use my Time Wizard that way. I'd rather save it for another Time Magic Hammer, if possible. Okay, I got them pretty low, but the problem is my Magic Hammer is running out of time. It counts both standby phases instead of just one. It was worse than I thought. I should have just killed the monster. Also, wait, she would have killed me anyway. She drew a freaking Cyber Harpy. Oh, it does. Okay, wait, this makes me invincible, basically. Wait, if I have 2 claw... I'm curious. This is... Wait, does it say only one can be equipped? I'm not reading all that. I am curious about this. Even though it would be better to have a second monster to put this on. I don't have a second monster, therefore, Time Magic. And now my hammer card goes to my Fiend Mega Cyber. What happens if 2 cards roll the dice? What kind of interaction will happen? Like, see, that got a mere 2, which is useless. Oh, it only takes one of them anyway. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 2 is basically useless, but this monster is safe until I can find a way to get above her in attack points. Or draw a second monster with actual damage. Nope, that's useless. Gosh darn it. That is useless. Alright, let's get rid of this Harpy's Pet Dragon. It's the strongest card. I have to because of Silvery Calcos. No, apparently I only need to roll 1. Hey, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright, with that effect, I feel much better. I feel much better. Next time I'll save the second Time Magic Hammer now that I know they don't both stack or do some weird effect. Alright, I would be scared of Mirror Wall, but I don't have to be this time. Alright, let's get rid of your other monster, hopefully for as many turns as this one, so I can actually attack you directly next turn. Time Magic Hammer, go to work. That's not nearly enough. Okay. That's fine by me. So she actually has spell Trap Destruction. That's my for you. I won't be able to attack directly even if she doesn't summon a monster, because she'll get her Harpy Queen back. I need at least a 3, and I can't draw monsters to save my life anymore. Therefore, I cannot win this duel. I don't know how I lose the duel, but I can't win the duel, and that's a problem in itself. I'll activate both of them this time. She'll never know what to do. She's just waiting for Harpy's Feather Duster, honestly. 5 will do. Now, it's too late for 5, though, because her dragon will be coming back. Alright. Yep, her dragon will be back my turn, and she could just summon a monster. Nope, her dragon's here. A monster? Oh, useless monster. But a monster nonetheless. So, the best I could do is 2,000 damage this turn. Fiber Jar would have been destroyed earlier and probably destroyed my life points along with it. However, because of Dark Hole, I do have a means of victory. But that's if I could survive a turn. Because I could just Dark... Oh, no, I would need more monsters. Panther Warrior was the worst top deck of any monster I could have drawn. Even a Tribute would have been better. Alright, let's see. Oh, god damn it. Terrible rolls. You basically have to roll a 3 just to get 1 turn in. And she has all those cards. She's just waiting for Harpies. Oh, they're going to come back near the same time. And that would have killed me. I'm glad I didn't try to go for Fiber Jar. That definitely would kill me. Would you girls also like to be time magicked? Until I find a real card to win me the son of a bitch? Are you serious? These cards suck! Joey, what the hell, man? Like, maybe if we need Silver Kelkos at this rate. Time magic. We're just waiting for Harpy. Oh, that's a good hit, but it doesn't matter because, like, she has infinite monsters now. And my only real chance of winning is to draw a monster that can win, like, that can beat her to death. Or an equip spell that can make one of my other monsters strong enough. I need a monster with, like, no downside. Like, even a Gearfried would be alright. Oh, thank God. Let's try to get something worthwhile. Help me out here, game. I'm almost willing to do that. I am almost willing. I can't use any of this. I can't use a damn... Not even a little bit of this. I attack with the power of time magic. No, I'm not trying to Graceful Dice. I'm trying to time magic. Yes, I'd like to activate time... No, not that one. Yes, that one. Alright, time magic it is. A 5 is really good. Not like it matters. Unless I can draw a card that lets me win the duel in 1 turn with Dark Hole powered on it. Maybe this card has an effect that would have helped me win already. I don't know, it's too long. Yeah, Steric Sign gets Elegant Egotist. You're just waiting until you get Harpy's Feather Duster. I know you. Hello, our other Harpy Lady Sisters. Another Harpy's Pet Dragon. Yes, very powerful. Another Claw of Hermos. Why did this have to be my only other monster? Oh my god, I'll do it though. Alright, I summon a Panther Warrior. And I activate my final Claw of Hermos. If she gets Harpy's Pet Feather Duster after this, I'll be sad. Maybe she already used it. I don't remember. It's been a long duel. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and summon my monster, but only because it's going to attach to my other monster. What does that do? Am I stuck in attack mode? Shit, I lost the duel off of that. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Hopefully none of her monsters come back, because I literally lost the duel off of that breakthrough skill. That's definitely not a card, right? There's no way that card existed. That seems like some bullshit. Either way, I mean, I was tired of this duel too. Like, his deck is so bad. I couldn't even win off of going directly. Just kill me. Just kill me. It's okay. I'd rather reset the duel and not have to suffer this. All right, try again, Joey. It shouldn't be that hard. I mean, the first duel we almost won, for crying out loud. At least in that duel we learned, hey, we don't need to attach two to the same guy. It does nothing. I was just curious if, like, it would stack the turns where it's like, yeah, okay, this one said 3 and this one said 5. You get 8, you know? Maybe you can make that happen. Hey, Marauding Cat. Wait, you've had this the whole time? This is so much better. I've also drawn Fiend Mega Cyber every single duel. I don't know. I feel like if I do this, they're just gonna... You know what? Do it anyway. Let me just see if she will. But I feel like if I do this, she's just gonna... Yes, Graceful Dice, we know you're cool. Can you please stop? She's just gonna be annoying about it. Now, we play in attack mode in case she doesn't get Seal of Orichalcos, because Seal is busted. It's a busted spell card. If she doesn't get it, Graceful Dice can help me kill some of her monsters, depending on who she attacks. Well, I know she's gonna attack this card. Well, I guess we're using it just to use it. There you go, Graceful Dice. You've been waiting to be used this whole duel. Why do I even care about luck? I don't trust luck cards. I should never trust. Oh, we were going to die either way. It could have, yeah, it could have been a bird face and we would die. And there's the point. Yep. So even my Fiend Mega Cyber is essentially useless at this point. And you know what? I'm just going to do this for once. I'm just going to actually do it. Let's Fiber Jar for real this time. Feeling better about my choice, that's for sure. I die, but you die with us. Let's reset this duel and see if I can get a better hand, even though your deck is clearly stronger. The only difference is... Oh, I had Blue Flame Swordsman this whole time? Wait, my deck has good cards, I just can't draw them. What the hell? Alright, Blue Flame Swordsman. Get in there. We finally have a field advantage. Graceful Dice, I know you want to be used, okay? We all know. How about this? I will set you in Skull Dice, but not both of them because we might get Harpies again. She started the last duel with it, for crying out loud. I mean, I guess the last turn with it. But we basically reset the duel except for Fiber Jar. And there it goes. Goodbye. Alright, I still have a Skull Dice, but it might not be enough. Oh, yeah, that's just her luck, huh? She got both. Oh, I'm glad I didn't play this Skull Dice, but... Oh, she wasn't willing to crash. That worked out in my favor. That did work out in my... Oh, it really worked out in my favor. What a top deck. Okay, I'm getting monsters now. Monsters that can actually be used. Rocket Warrior, show off your awesome effect. Attack. We will do the other effect later. We'll do the other effect later. Jesus Christ, game. All right, I attack. We'll do the other effect later. Okay, now I'm willing to do this effect. Blue Flame Swordsman, make Rocket Warrior even stronger. I know that makes my Blue Flame Swordsman kind of weak, but it's still usable. Now, the odds of her having more spell trap destruction should be unbelievably low. So I feel like I'm confident to protect my Rocket Warrior, which will become the strongest of all cards. That card is dangerous, I admit it. I'd have to roll a 5 or a 6, huh? That's too high of a roll. I'm just going to use this. I don't mind taking more damage if it means Rocket Warrior gets to be stronger. Oh, she just chose not to attack. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why she chose not to attack, but I should not question it. I should just enjoy it. Alright, enough time has passed where Panther Warrior has advantage. And has a reason to be used. We're going to go into battle phase. Because we're in battle phase, we can activate your effect. With your effect, we can power up our Rocket Warrior. Rocket Warrior is strong now. Then, we attack with our freaking Panther Warrior, getting rid of the Blue Flame Swordsman, who has served his purpose to perfection. Now she can get any Harpy card she wants. But she took so much damage, it didn't matter. I end my turn. Harpy Channeler is horrifying, but 3,300 attack seems to be scarier than that. She's still willing to do something, but why? Weird. Okay, she gave up. She just gave us a freebie. Oh, a real freebie. Okay. Well, I activate this card just to do it. We don't even need it. This is just for funsies, and I get to be a bully for once. I got the Time Magic Hammer. And then I'm going to play the Time Magic Hammer. And then I'm going to play the Time Magic Hammer's effect, and I'm going to give it to Panther Warrior. But that was a special summon, which means now I can summon the Fiber Jar. And finally, I'm going to activate Skull Dice so it stops asking me, even though I'm not even going to use attack points. Alright, I attack. Panther Warrior will be the one to do the honors. Sorry, Fiber Jar. Yep, let's have fun with the Time Magic Hammer just for the sake of it. That's fine. 3,300 attack. Hey, we got a win. A little bit brutal, but we made it happen. I can't lose. I can't go back there. I gave up everything just to be a winner. Hey, can't lose. Won't go back there. Have to win. Oh well, she's lost it. Valen, what are you doing? With this fragment of the Orichalcos stone, I unlock the seal. Joey, are you alright? Joey! What were you thinking, Valen? You betrayed Master Darts and risked your own soul. And you mean to tell me you did all that just so you could save some girl? Valen! She's not some girl. Where's Mai? Did those punks take her? Guess so. Yeah, she's gone, bro. Oh no, I was so close. I'll get you back, Mai. Alrighty, folks. That is going to be it. Next episode, we'll be continuing to fight these weirdos that seem to have their own agenda from 10,000 years ago. But until then, I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye. So Joey's deck did have good cards. I was just getting bad draws.